Hi there, thank you for joining me again today. I was thinking the other day about the headlines and the heroes of today, and I came up with a few characters like Lady Gaga, I call her Lady Gaga, who parades around in her meat skins and her spiky underwear. You've got hopeless Hulk Hogan and all the accusations of drugs and wife swapping in his life. You got Representative Wiener and Wienergate, and there's no need to go into any more detail there. You've got Parasite Hilton and all of her nude wildings. And I thought, it sure was different when I was a kid. So I call this little talk today, Where I Grew Up. Where I grew up, Sunday was a day for church and not football, shopping, or golf. Where I grew up, girls wore dresses and boys wore pants, and we knew who was a boy and who was a girl. Where I grew up, the school principal blessed the food before lunch on our intercom. Where I grew up, kids respected and obeyed their parents and their elders. Where I grew up, parents and elders lived lives you could respect and obey. Where I grew up, teachers taught their kids. They didn't seduce or rape them. We left the doors unlocked to our homes, our churches, and our cars. If we didn't have enough money, we just didn't buy stuff. TV had no nudity, profanity, or homosexuality, and always closed out at midnight with the national anthem. Divorce was almost non-existent where I grew up, and everybody in the family had the same last name, and people were married when they had babies. Where I grew up, daddies worked and mommies raised their kids. Our community sold no liquor. People saluted the American flag. They didn't burn it or step on it. Our schools taught us to sing God Bless America, and we weren't ashamed to say one nation under God. Where I grew up, Christmas and Easter were about Jesus. And butterflies and flowers were seen in gardens, and skulls were in the cemeteries, not on people's arms and necks and abdomens. Where I grew up, kids didn't shoot their parents, and parents didn't drown their kids. Maybe this seems like another world, but really I'm not that old. We actually had running water in a car. We've come a long way in a lot of things in America, but we've lost some very valuable things, love of God and country. Why are all these things happening? The Bible said in Psalms 9:17, "The wicked shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forget God." We've got hell in our schools, in our homes, and in our government. Where will it all stop? I'll tell you where it'll stop. On our knees in repentance before a holy God. The Bible also says in Psalm 16:11, "In thy presence, God, is full of joy. At thy right hand there are pleasures forevermore." Thank God there is an answer.